Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new to this channel, just subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so that you get notified every time whenever I post this new video. So in this video, I'm going to discuss this Leetcode weekly contest problems. So let us get started. So the first problem is this append k integers with minimal sum. So basically a nums array is given here, which is, let's say, and you are given this k, and you have to tell the, like, you have to append these k unique positive values into this nums array, and you have to insert these values as such, like your sum of these k values should be minimum. So let us say in this problem, like if you sort this up, this would be your nums array. Now you could insert 2 3 over here, and then you have to return this sum. 2 plus 3 would be 5. You have to return this. So you have to insert these numbers, like you have to insert these k numbers such that the minimum sum of those numbers is there. So what you could do, like what I have done in this problem is, like, first of all I have sorted this nums array. Then I am taking a start variable, which is just denoting like what should be my start value. Like these should be, I will try to make them contiguous like this, so as to like fill up the gap in between the numbers. This is what I am aiming. So let us say your start is 1 initially. So you'll check this nums of I minus which minus 1. So 1 minus 1 would be 0. So here, like, you could not insert any number. Now you will move forward. Like for 4 minus, and you will then update your start. Then you will update your start as nums I plus 1. So now it was 1. So nums I was 1. So you would update the start as 2. So now you will check 4 minus 2 is 2. These many numbers could you could insert over here. So you could insert two numbers, right? And then you will calculate the sum of those two numbers. Your start would be 2, and you will calculate this sum, and you would decrement this k by the numbers you have attached. So here, like, there were 2 only, so 2 minus 2 would be 0, and then you will break out of this loop. This is what we are doing. So basically, like, let me take you through the another example. So let us say you have this 1 10 19 18 6 5, and k was, let's say, 7. So first of all you will sort this. Then you will check. Then you will start would be your 1. So you will check from this item, your nums of 0 minus start is 0. It means, like, you could not insert any number over here. So you would move further. You would update your start as nums of 0 plus 1, which would be 2. 1 plus 1. And now you will check for 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. It means, like, you could insert 3 numbers over here, which are 2, 3, 4. You would increase your sum by these numbers. Its sum would be 9. Your k minus equal to would be 3. So 7 minus 3 would be 4. Now k would be 4. Now you have to insert 4 more numbers. Now you will update your start. You were here, so you would update it 5 plus 1, which is 6. So now you will check. Now you will move here. 6 minus 6 is 0. So you can't insert any number here. So you'll move forward, and you will update your start. Start would be 6 plus 1. So it means 7. So you could now 10 minus 7, which is 3. It means like you could insert 3 numbers over here, right? So 3 numbers you could insert which are starting from 7. So you will insert this sum, which is 7 plus 8 plus 9. So you will insert 24 in your sum. And then you would update your start as 10 plus 1, which is 11. So now you'll check 18 minus 11. It means 7 number you could insert. But your k was 1 only. Like you have to insert now only one element, because 3 you have inserted over here, 3 you have inserted, 3 you have inserted over here. So like 6 are already inserted. Now you just have to insert only one number, right? So you won't be so your start was 11, so you would take only one number from 11, which would be 11 itself. So you would increment this by 11, and you would return this sum as value. This is the problem about. So let me show you the code. It would be more clear. Like first of all, I am sorting this nums, then I am calculating this num size, then I am taking the start variable, then I am taking this additional sum, that sum which we have to return. So now I am finding like how many numbers can I insert over here. So it's nums of I minus start. Then I am checking if my number that can be inserted are greater than 0. So this I have done because, like, let's say you have this 1 3 6 6 and 9. Let's say your k was 11, so you would insert 2 over here, you would insert 2 over here. Then when you will come here, your start would be 7, and you would do this 6 minus 7 for this, right? It would come out to be minus 1. So it means like you can't insert over here. So I am just checking over here, like if my numbers that can be inserted are greater than 0, then I will do this thing. Then if my numbers that can be inserted are less than k, it means I will decrement this k. Else if my numbers are greater, if my k is less than the numbers that can be inserted, this was this case. Like you could insert 7 numbers here, but the k was 1, k was only 1. This was this case. So in this case, like you could only insert this k numbers which were 1, like in the previous example, and then you will set this k as 0, so as to break out from the loop. And then I had made this function for get sum. What it is doing, like you are given this count for a like count numbers, and you are given this start value. So what it will do, from start till start plus 1 till start plus 2 till start plus count minus 1, these numbers sum would be returned by this function. So basically it's like ap only. So ap sum we know, like it's 2a plus n minus 1 into d, and d is 1, so it would be 2a plus n minus 1. This what I have done. So you could see like count into 2 start value plus count minus 1 by 2, and then I am setting my start as nums of I plus 1, which I told you previously. And at last I am also checking if my k is not 0. So it means like I had come to this end of this array, and then I have to insert the numbers over here. So in this case it's simple, like my start would be pointing to 10, and then I will insert k numbers. This is what I have done, and then I am returning this additional sum. And I had to take care of this long and all those things. And you should keep it in mind, like k is in the range of 10 to the power 9, so doing it brute force won't work. So instead of like what we are doing is like we are calculating the spaces like between the numbers where we could insert, and we are getting this sum using this in order 1 operation using this formula. So it's like order of n kind of approach, and n is 10 to the power 5. So this solution easily passed all the test cases. So it was it in this question.